This is the John Michael Show.
Hey, baby. Oh, yeah.
Hey, everybody. I'm John Michael, and this is the John Michael Show. You want to be cool with my sunglasses now. It's a studio thing. You got to be in the studio with your shades on. And I'm here with the famous Mr. Larry Werner, and we are at Werner Studios here in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. And Larry has been working on music his entire life. Is that right?
That is true. Actually, I started guitar when I was 9 years old, but that was my second instrument.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was your first?
Drums.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, everybody likes to make...
Every kid wants to be a drummer, so when I was a kid, I got the Mickey Mouse drum. It started, and I Keith Mooned that, so I destroyed that thing in no time at all. And then I got a snare drum, a real snare drum. I used to take lessons on that, and couldn't write too many songs on that snare drum. So about 9 years old, I switched to guitar and started writing songs.
That's right. I mean, you were so you were in a band early.
I think I was like 12 or 13 years old. First time I jammed with another guy, and we had like a band together. You know, it was.
Yeah.
I think our first band, we were Steam. I think we were called Steam or something like that. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yep. Defender, I think it was another name. We had a whole bunch of names in the beginning. Mandrex.
Right.
That was an early name, a band name. I had a whole bunch when I was a teenager, but always been in a band. I had more bands than girlfriends.
Oh. Well, that's a good thing.
Maybe.
They stuck around. Right? Maybe.
Well, I put it this way. I've been in a band longer than I've had girlfriends.
Oh.
I could care less about girls back then.
Yeah, I know. Your true love is...
music right here,
music
baby.
Right here. That you can take with you, and it doesn't get upset.
These are my children in the back here.
Right. Got a few kids. He's got... we're going to do a little video after the interview and really get a good tour of Larry's studio. Because he's got the full... What do you call that side? The live side?
We call that the live room.
The live room with every instrument. And I'm looking at these Marshalls, and I'm jealous.
Oh, no jealous. It's all to be shared with everyone.
You hear that? Yeah. So you come down to Werner Studios with your blank check, and they'll let you share.
Absolutely.
Share. So Larry, tell us a little bit about you, the man.
Well, like we said, you know, I came from a family where everybody played something, and when I was really young, I was the youngest in my family of five, and everybody's like, "What are you gonna play?" "I'm gonna play guitar." You know, I wanted to play drums first, and I switched guitar, and so yeah, I never looked back from there, and I pretty much kept every guitar I bought, maybe with a couple exceptions to upgrade. I had to sell that one to get upgrade to the next one a couple of the times, but I try to keep all my guitars if I can, and yeah, and around 92, I got some recording gear, and I started recording myself, and then my friend asked me to record his band, so I was just like the engineer, producer guy, and that started a whole new thing. So in 1992, I guess was the first time I produced another band, and so I been doing that ever since too.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my second studio I've had. The other one was just like a small garage. It was one room. I had all my equipment in that room.
Right.
That was my first studio.
Yeah, I mean, you have to start somewhere, and then you get better, and then you're like, oh, wow, I can, I got adult money now. And then you can buy more stuff.
Pretty much. Well, even when I was younger, every Christmas, my parents would be, "What do you want for Christmas?" "Well, I want this drum machine. It's or I want this microphone, or whatever I needed at the time. It was my next thing. It was always
Right.
geared, for my gear or something, my guitar, amp, or pedal, or something I always needed.
Yeah, no jeans or socks, Mom.
No. It's like you're disappointed when you open a present, like, oh, a pair of socks.
Socks. Thanks, Grandma.
Yeah, right.
I know you love me.
But now I'm missing those socks, and
Yeah, well,
when Grandma's not there anymore, and you need those socks. And
right. And then you, so throughout high school, what was your band?
high school, I was in a band called Shaft. We actually ended up playing at Liberty High School, and there's some pictures that are floating around on the internet. I think I had spandex pants on, and yeah, we were a four-piece band. Scott Williams was our drummer. He's still playing around the valley still. Dennis Hauer, still playing around the valley as well. Singer was Johnny Kirkus. So that was my high school band. After that, we formed a band called Jolly Roger. It was an original / cover band in the valley. We played the Jersey Shore. Like every summer, we were down there playing the shore, and
That's got to be exciting for a little local band to start getting gigs.
Absolutely.
Outside of the state.
Yeah.
Down at the shore, that's a big thing.
It absolutely was. We were excited, we all piled in a car and went down there and played for the night. Most of the times we'd drive back the same nights, or other times we'd get a hotel room, and it was like the best time of your life,
Yeah. It's a summer vacation story.
Right? You're early 20s, and that's what you live for. Now, at our age, you don't want to pile onto some car and drive down to the beach drive home in the same night after performing a whole show. And
it's speaking too much like work.
Right.
Yeah. So, and then at some point you had a child. Were you married?
I was married. I had a child, and her name is Mandolin Rain. She's my everything, and I wrote a song with my buddy Brian Harmony in the band Spitshine called Mandolin Rain, and it was about my daughter. She's 19 years old. She's in college right now, and I have one child, so she's my focus is all on her.
Right.
Other than my music career,
Right.
but yeah. But I'm not married anymore, so
It happens. I've got two under my belt. Let's put it that way.
No,
Hey, I'm proud.
Hey, I guess 3 times a charm. I never went there yet, though. But
No, there won't be a third.
well,
No, at least not for me. So, and then you had gotten ill at some point in your life.
I did. 2015, I was diagnosed with nasopharyngeal cancer. I don't even know if I pronounce it right, but it started in my nose and it moved to some other areas of my neck and my lymph nodes and stuff. I had 33 treatments of radiation, and then I had 33 treatments of chemo. And like every chemo treatment, for one treatment, I would be down for 3 weeks. So then I did it, you couldn't bounce back, it was so hard to get out of bed after doing that stuff. But so I did it 27 times, and I had surgery on my neck to remove a lymph node that was, they called it a stubborn lymph node that wasn't reacting to the chemo and stuff. So they just took it out. Guess I don't need it. But knock on wood, I've been, in remission ever since. And
you went through a whole transformation because you were a little bit heavier then.
I was when I diagnosed, I was over 200 pounds. I was 210 pounds. I'm 5'9", so it's a little heavy for my height and stuff.
Right.
So when I went through all my treatments, I went down to 146 pounds.
Oof.
Yeah, so I was really thin, and I looked in the mirror, and I still thought I looked fat. So
Wow.
it's weird, but the brain could play tricks on you when you.
Yeah.
But I'm slowly creeping back up to my healthy weight, and
Yeah, well, I can tell you work out every day.
not every day, but I try.
Yeah, he's got the guns on him yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, that's a big thing to go through.
Very life changing.
Yeah,
You know, and
I mean that really makes you look at reevaluate your whole situation and what you're doing?
Absolutely. I went through a whole crazy period of my life. Long story short, I got married 2013. My wife at the time got into a car accident a month after we were married. She had a brain injury. She couldn't walk or talk. Lost her job. We lost her insurance. We nursed her back to health. She went through all these therapies and stuff. Like I said, long story short, 6 months after she was back driving, I got diagnosed with the cancer. So I went through all these treatments. And going through the treatments, I ended up going through the divorce. It really destroyed our marriage, and
It can be tough.
it was tough. I'm not going to go into what happened in our marriage, but there was other things, and
Right.
so yeah, we went through a lot of stuff right around that time period. So bouncing back from them, I lost my hair, and I used to have, my hair was so long, I put my pants on, I had to pull it out of my pants, and then
No shit.
it was
That was the good hair days,
it
man.
was
That was the 80s.
no, actually, it was only 2015. But back in the social call days,
Right.
I grew my hair back again. It was something fun to do. I
Yeah.
can still do it. But during the treatments and stuff, I ended up losing my hair, and after I got it cut, I got a good lot of responses.
Yeah,
People
yeah,
like,
you look good.
thank
you look
you.
good.
The people like the short hair, so it was easier, stayed with it, and that's kind of where I am with the hair look now at this point.
Yeah. And then, so you went through all that. You trimmed your hair grew back. Thank goodness. I don't know how.
Well, it never really lost it everywhere. It just got really thin and
Oh,
nappy and drapey and stuff. So I had cut the dead off, and it kind of grew back in full force.
So that surgery, did that change your voice?
No, no. If anything, it might have got a little more, maybe a little rougher. But I was always a
Yeah.
roughy, scratchy kind of
Yeah.
singer to begin with.
Right, right.
We sing a lot of AC/DC in my cover band, Social Call. And yeah, maybe a little bit in that way, but not too much.
Now, you mentioned AC/DC. Is that one of your influences?
Huge influence, yeah. As a kid, I loved Angus, and that voice I heard. I was probably 9 years old. My brother's friend slept over and brought over the If You Want Blood album,
Okay.
the live, and
Right,
it was
right.
the album. I remember just picking it up and looking at it, and the guitar going through Angus. I was like 9 years old, and very influenced by those things, and
Right.
just heard his voice, and I was just blown away by this band. At the time, I was already into Kiss. I already knew who the Beatles were, and
Right.
but then I heard AC/DC, and that like broke.
Yeah, they
broke
just
the-
come out with a whole new thing, dude. It was like unheard of. It was, and they were very entertaining.
Absolutely.
Angus, the
Oh,
way he'd get up on stage, and he's still. I mean, to this day, he can still.
I don't know if he's pushing 70 something, but yeah, he's up there still rocking. God bless him, and do it till he can't do it no more.
It's amazing how one musician can influence the lives of millions.
Look at Elvis,
Yeah.
look at yeah, absolutely. And I think going back to AC/DC, it's just it influenced me so much. But I was already wanting to play guitar when I discovered
Right.
AC/DC. That was just like it broke the barrier down. So easy, it's simple, but yet complex. It was so put together so well, and but that's what grabs people. Simplicity is in music is what great beat, a great hook. It doesn't have to be a million notes. It's just something catchy.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. I mean, you obviously make playing guitar seem very easy. I've been trying for many years, and I just can't grasp it. And I see guys, yourself and others up there. You just, I'm like, Jesus, I'm studying you. I study you when you play because I'm like, he's really not moving that much. I'm
Yeah.
watching your hand and your finger picking. But it's a matter of knowing, right, what to do, when to do it. And
I'm a feel guy. I don't really read music. It's all by feel. And luckily, I was 9 years old in my bedroom doing it and learning it and perfecting my craft. Versus if I was 20 something years old, I probably would never have took the time to
Right.
sit in my bedroom and do and study
Right.
it. But luckily, I did when I was a kid. But I hear some guys, they pick up the guitar in their 20s and they play 3 years and they're just shredding away. And
Wow.
or these kids on Facebook or TikTok, and they're 9 years old and they're playing Yngwie, just shredding up and down the guitar, and
Yeah, I met a kid like that out in Pittsburgh in February.
yeah,
Oh my God, kid was unreal.
yeah, it's amazing how
I'm like, at 9 years old, I had That's not where my mind was then.
I
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. I was focused on the guitar, but nobody even knew about shredding when I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
You had Hendrix and Eddie Van Halen just came out, and that
Yeah.
was, man. When I remember the first time I heard Eddie Van Halen, I was just blown away by what is that? That's a guitar.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know was that
He's getting
a
the thing to
synthesizer. I didn't know what it
Yeah.
was. You know,
Yeah.
amazing.
So, are you big into the pedals and speaking of synthesizing?
Sure, whatever it takes for the song. You
Yeah.
know, I'm not against a tool. You know, like some people don't like Pro Tools because it's cheating. You know what? Whatever it takes to make a great song.
Right.
You know, the Beatles couldn't play their stuff live. They can't play A Day in a Life without having the orchestra behind them and
Right, right.
having several other musicians. But them four guys, they couldn't play half their later stuff that they recorded. You know, the earlier stuff they did, they could.
Right.
But adding all those instruments and stuff, and they,
Well, I mean, some songs are meant for the studio play only.
sure,
I mean, but that's why you put them out. So
Right.
you can just to show that you can really put out a very good song.
Right.
And obviously, it's just way too much to take on tour.
yeah, I think it's about making a good song. However, whatever you need to do in the studio, and then when you go out night after night, you try to perform that song,
Right.
that same way or whatever. But it's the stripped down version of it or whatever.
So, speaking of new songs, you are an artist, original artist also, and you are writing you have a song you're working on right now. What's it called?
It's funny that I'm writing this song. It's called Facebook Crush, and it's exactly what you probably think. It's
Yeah,
about
yeah.
a Facebook crush, and that's what I'm working on now. I had my buddy Joe Senchitz played bass on it, and Dimitri Pandelius played drums on it. Dimitri is a young drummer, and he plays in a band called Hold On Howard. He's in my studio every week, and I needed a drummer for this song. And I was like, hey, can you lay down some drums for me? And he's kind enough to do it. And so, yeah, that's what he...
You wanna?
yeah, if you want to hear...
some of it.
This is the unfinished version of the song. I'm just working on vocals now. So these are very just...
I saw you on the Facebook, going through your pictures, and you look so nice. I'm creeping through your yesterdays, and the dress you wore in 18 blew my mind.
Okay, we'll get to this part here. A friend requests,
sit, wait, and hope that she will take the bait. I'm
hoping like, even wow, baby, I know now.
You are my Facebook crush. You are my Facebook crush.
I think you got a hit there.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be cool, man.
Cool, yeah.
I can't wait to hear you out on stage.
Yeah, I'm excited. Actually, that you mentioned it on stage, the Werner Studio Showcase. That's what I'm trying to get this song done so I can have it for the showcase. It's almost done. It'll be played there, but I'm just working on some vocal things, some
Now,
guitars.
where's that gonna be?
So, so it's going to be the first ever Werner Studio showcase. That's not easy to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's going to be at the Gin Mill, June 18th. It's a Saturday night, and there's going to be pretty much the bands that I've worked with over the last year and a half or so in my studio. We're going to be having a show, a live performance of the songs we worked on in the studio, and some other songs. Maybe they might do some cover songs. But the show's gonna start with performer artist named Adam Kincaid. He did a whole album here at Werner Studio, produced by Joe and myself. And then second, we're gonna have MJ and Mickley. They're friends and fellow performers, artists. They'll be going up together second, and they wrote some songs together, and then they also have some songs separately that they're going to perform. I'm going to hit the stage probably third. And we're all going to play about a half hour, some of our original songs. I'm going to have some special guests come up and jam with me.
Nice.
And yeah, I didn't announce that yet. So it's just.
So how long do you want me to hold this?
Oh, you can announce it anytime. I just didn't announce who the special guests are going to be.
Good.
So yeah, you can let it out anytime. After myself plays, it's going to be Hold On Howard. They're a young band, up and comers. They're a fantastic band. I can't wait for them to explode onto the scene. And then after that, to close the night off, it's going to be friends of ours, Wicked Sensation. They did a song here at the studio, and we're going to close the night off, and it's going to be a very exciting night for me. I'm excited.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah.
A lot of work goes into this.
Absolutely, and I don't know what the turnout's going to be. I'm not even trying to make money off of it. It's a $5 cover, so it's not like I'm trying to sell tickets. You could pay it at the door. Hopefully people come out and enjoy a night of original performance.
Well, I'm sure everybody's going to come out. You're Larry Werner, dude. It's going to be a line out the door.
Well, I hope you're right. It's not about the money. It's about the love of it, and. Yeah, we love to perform, we love the music, and love to write songs, and that's what it's all about.
That's cool, man. So, do you have any other songs you're working on?
I do.
You've maybe finished already?
I do. Let me see what I got here. These sunglasses mean I can't see a damn thing.
Yeah, well, we're just playing Cool Dude in the studio right now.
Okay.
You can take them off anytime.
Oh, good. I can take these off. Here.
It's the whole Johnny Depp thing.
We'll put these on.
See, there you
go.
go.
There's cameras there. Hey, John. No, there we go. Let me. This is another song that I'm working on. It's called Vacation, and you gotta give it a second.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
That's what she said. But anyway, this song is about going on vacation. You kind of check out the lyrics. Hopefully, it comes across pretty good. I played all the instruments on this song.
Okay.
I played actual real drums, bass, and guitar.
You're in the middle. You're in the middle of life, and you feel it alright, and you're pulling it down, and you're swinging around, and you're making it on your own, and you feel it alright now. Pack your bags, we're going on vacation. Change your plans to be with me, You're in the middle, you're in the middle of life, and you feel it alright, and you pull it down, and you swing it around, and you're making it on your own, and you feel it alright now. Well, pack your bags, we're going on vacation. Change your plans
To get your vaccination.
to get your vaccination, to make your plans to be with me, Well, pack your bags, we're going on vacation. Change your plans to get your vaccination,
That's cool, man.
Cool. Yeah, so that's called Vacation, that song. And yeah.
I like it.
I don't know what kind of genre of music that is. People say that's reggae or it's jazz or
Just relax.
okay, yeah.
You know?
Right away, people want to label it, but I don't know. I call
How
it
about just have a drink, relax, man.
relax. Relax music. They just came up with the idea of the guitar, and then the walking bass I think makes it.
Yeah.
And then the thumb wraps around for that chord.
I see that.
It's kind of a fun song.
Yeah, that is. That's neat.
Yeah.
So, you have a lot of kids.
I
Children,
do.
Children in here. So, which one of these is your go-to? Like, when is this the one you're having now? Like, you want to write something, that's the one you go to. That's the most comfortable one for you.
This is a great acoustic guitar because it's loud, and versus like an electric guitar, if they're not as loud when they're plugged in. But it's the same size as an electric guitar. And it's called the Acoustasonic, one of my newer guitars. I think it's new by Fender. They have 3 different models, maybe more. But they have a Strat model. This is the Telecaster model, and they have I think a Jack, one other kind. I forget what it was, but yeah, they have 3 different models. I don't have a go-to guitar, but live, I love to play that red one.
Okay.
That's the red SG, or the one right there, the gold one.
Right.
Well, it all depends what camera you're at. This camera, the gold one, or this camera, that one there.
Okay.
But that one, it's called Cinderella. It's because it was given from the band Cinderella as a gift, not a gift. It was a contest in 1989 from Z95, and a friend of mine won the guitar.
Okay.
And a friend of a friend won the guitar, and then he sold it to my friend. And I told my friend, "You ever sell that guitar? I want to buy it."
Right.
I didn't see the guy for like 18 years, and I get a phone call one day. I'm like, "Hey, Larry Werner." I'm like, "Yeah. Are you still interested in this guitar?" And they told me about it. I'm like, "Yeah, that guitar." I ended up buying the guitar after not seeing it for 19
Now,
something
so
years.
That's all the signatures on it?
Yep,
The band?
the band Cinderella. Yep.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all-
cool, man.
But the guitar feels like a dream, sounds like it's just very great sound and great guitar. But they all have their own stories and
Right.
sounds and feels
Yeah.
to them, you know. So
It's
yeah,
like
they are like children.
Well, like a children, like a woman.
Yeah, right.
You know, you got to know how to rub them right and
Sure.
how to warm them up. And
They don't sound good unless you treat them right.
yeah, you got to treat them and make them sing. I see you have a mandolin and a banjo.
Yep. We got 2 banjos and 2 mandolins. It's kind of like Noah's Ark around here. You know, you
See
need
that.
more than just one. You need 2.
Right. Now do you play the banjo?
I wouldn't be. No. I pick around on it. You know,
it has a nice sound.
It does. It does
They're
definitely.
really nice.
But I don't claim to be a banjoist.
Okay,
if
right.
that's
yeah.
the right term. But yeah, I'm not. I do tinker around with it.
Right. I enjoy the banjo. That's just, I think it's a hearing problem I have.
Oh, right.
It just, those sounds really, I could pick up on better.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely unique sound. It's a fun sound.
Yeah, they are fun.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very different. Each, like the guitar, they're so different.
Mm-hmm.
And so what do you else want to talk about?
Well, I guess it's all about original music, baby. I don't know. I just was really excited about the June 18th show at the Gin Mill. It's called the Werner Studio Showcase. My first ever showcase, so to say. I personally never played my originals live for anybody. I've been in an original band and I wrote songs and we performed those songs, but these songs in particular are my original songs that I sang and I'm going to perform. So it's a first for me.
That's neat.
So yeah, so I'm very excited. I don't know what the turnout's going to be. We're going to, tell my friends.
I'm telling you, it's going to be packed.
I hope so.
So what's the seating there? Oh, it's like 230 or something?
I'm not sure the capacity.
Yeah. So, hey, listen, is there a way to get your tickets online?
Well, actually, it's not a ticketed show. It's
a
just
donation
kinda
at the
just at the door. Yep.
So get there early.
Yeah. Get there. The doors open at 8 o'clock. The first performer will go on at 8:30, and Wicked Sensational will probably end the night after midnight.
Cool.
So I told them to keep going a little extra long. I told them to play some covers. They have some really great, fun covers that I think people will enjoy. So if the people want to hang out a little extra longer, I'm sure that they can maybe.
Yeah, it's the gin mill.
It's a gym mill. So until they kick us out of there,
Right.
So yeah, it's gonna be great.
Oh, this is awesome. All right, cool, guys. Hey, I'm John Michael, and this is
Larry Werner.
Larry Werner.
That was my cue. I had missed
Yeah,
it. But
I'm sorry.
now
We can practice that. Can we try it again?
Well, the practice, sure.
All right. Hey, everybody. I'm John Michael, and this is
Larry Werner.
Larry Werner, and we are here live. Well, in the living. We're not dead.
Well, hold on. We're at the Werner Studios here in downtown Bethlehem.
Downtown Bethlehem.
Almost.
Lehigh Valley.
Yeah, Valley.
And we look forward to seeing Larry at the Gin Mill on his live performances of songs he's written over the years and he's perfected. And it's going to be really nice to see Larry in a different element.
Yeah, we'll be doing cover music.
Yeah.
But my band that I love, Social Call, is still around, and we have a packed schedule coming up for this summer. May 11th, we'll be at the Steel Pub in Bethlehem. Great place. I saw you there the other night. And,
that's my kind of go-to place
yeah.
anymore because it seems to have the right size venue with the right music.
Yep, close to home for me. So
yeah, and you can grab a burger and a beer and
yep, step out and almost walk there for me. So
and I love the crowds there.
I feel like it's home. I know people. I know the employees, the bouncers. It's like you walk in, you're like, hey, you're hugging the bouncers, and it's a great place.
Yeah, they stopped asking me if I have a table. I'm like, yeah, you got a table. I carry this little card around. It says reserved for John Michael. I said, yeah, I got it.
Do you need a table now anymore? Do you still need a table?
Me?
Anybody?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. They were really crazy with that.
With the COVID, yeah. They were trying to stick with the rules. They didn't want to.
Right. And I respect John and Vinny. I mean,
yeah,
they have
absolutely.
their whole business to worry
I know
about.
people get all pissy. Oh, what the frick? But they don't make the rules. They're just trying to stay in business. Trying to keep things rolling.
Right. And we got Music Fest coming up again.
Yeah,
in August.
Yeah, we're playing Social Call. That is playing. I don't know the date, but it's the one Sunday in August. Music Fest. We're playing there. So
at the Steel Pub.
Steel Pub.
Okay,
yeah.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's awesome. So, hey guys, look forward to Larry and Werner Studios and his original music. And look forward to Social Call coming to a venue near you.
Yes, indeed. And support John Michael right here. The Hanover Hangover. Support.
All right, guys. Hey, thank you. And we'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care. Nice.